I really recommend, I'll tell you what I use. Once again, I use Helioplex. And Helioplex it's from Neutrogena. It comes in a number of different varieties. There's a lot of misconceptions about sunscreen. People say my makeup has sunscreen. That doesn't really cut it. The problem is people don't apply enough sunscreen and they don't apply it frequently enough. So I tell them you need a minimum of a 35 every single day.
Wow.
So and if you're going to be out in the sun, if you're going to be gardening, if you're going to be doing something outside, you need to reapply every 4 hours. But I'm a huge sunscreen supporter, and I'm a huge promoter of the stabilized retinol. Those two things are where you're really going to see a big difference.
Yes. Well, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for calling.
Okay.
Thanks,
bye-bye now.
Marie.
Thank you.
Good night. Bye-bye. And again, brand new, exclusive to the shopping channel, the worldwide, actually, the launch of the Neutrogena Dermatologics Retinol NX Serum, $65 at an introductory price, and 3 easy pays under $22. Continue to dial in or shop our website for this product at theshoppingchannel.com. And the wonderful thing is you don't have to change everything that you're doing and throw out everything that you're doing.
If it's not working, throw it out. But if you have things that you like and they're working for you, great. But one of them better be a stabilized retinol if you want to see some anti-aging property changes.
And if you're just joining us, Neutrogena Dermatologics, they really are the worldwide leaders in premium dermatologist-recommended skincare.
Very much so. They're the #1 dermatologist-recommended product overall, but they're in 70 countries, and they've been around for 40 years. And this stabilized retinol alone has 17 patents.
Right.
This is clearly not a fly-by-night group. This is this is a name we all know and trust, and that works phenomenally well for all your skincare needs.
And so when you, and stabilized means that it's in its purest form?
It's the purest form of vitamin A, increases surface cell turnover.
Okay.
Stabilized retinol is a gold standard accepted by, ask any dermatologist you know, ask any skin expert, they will tell you use a retinol. And they'll say what you said earlier, they'll say, but be careful because they can be irritating. A little bit of tingly, a little bit of redness, a little bit of peeliness, that may happen to you, it may not. That's very normal. I'm encouraged by that. I like to see that surface cell turnover. So that's why a tiny little bit goes a long way, because this is very powerful.
And I would think even if you have dry skin, like I have dry skin, this is going to be great because, like you're saying, it's gentle, but it's going to give you exceptional hydration.
Absolutely. And a lot of people who think they have dry skin, they actually have a little bit of flakiness, and that's retained skin cells. We're trying to slough those off. So people say, oh, I have dry skin. It's not really dry, it's just flaky.
Okay.
That's where retinols they do a great job too. They increase that surface cell turnover. They slough those off for you.
Yeah. So are we replacing our exfoliants with this?
Well, I always tell people this is, once again, this is a very powerful product, so you have to be very gentle with everything else you use.
Okay.
Very gentle. I like very gentle washes. I always tell people the strength of your regime doesn't come from mechanical destruction of your skin cells. We want to slough those off using a very controlled method, and that's where these products come in. So you don't want to dig at your face with harsh toners. You don't want to use a thick scrub that's going to irritate your skin. All that's going to do is it's going to destroy that upper skin layer non-uniformly. And what we want to do is very uniformly, very powerful, but appropriately increase that surface cell turnover. So I wouldn't recommend using this with toners or harsh scrubs. If you have something very gentle, great. I have no problem with that at all. But understand this is a very powerful product. It is it is not a makeup. It's not a concealer. It is a treatment option.
Treatment option. Less than 6 minutes to go with Dr. Will. Already over 900 out the door. Last call at an introductory price today. Pardon me, at $65, saving you the $10. Plus Easy Pay, which is a great way to try it. You don't have to pay for it all at once. You put down $21.67 on your credit card, plus shipping and handling and taxes, and we send it off to you right away. You have our 30-day money-back guarantee. 30-day. Now, this is going to be a 60-day supply of the serum, but you do have the guarantee from the shopping channel. It's 430-435 and last call. So stay on your phone lines. If you're even curious about trying it, try it at under $22. And I love how gentle this is, because I've been to a dermatologist and I said, I'd like retinol, please, because everybody around me was using retinol, so I'm like, I'd like retinol. And they're like, well, no, we don't think so, because, I have dry, sensitive skin. So, but this is something that's completely different, that you can only find actually in Canada right here, and that was designed by a team of dermatologists and
scientists, Neutrogena Dermatologics, which is a specialized professional division of Neutrogena. But you talk about it, that you're worried about those side effects. Tiny little bit every single night. It's like you can't go to the gym once a year and be fit. You have to go to the gym a tiny little bit really frequently. Just like brushing your teeth. You can't just brush your teeth hard one day and expect to have great teeth. Brush your teeth every single day, and that's the same way with your skincare regime. Tiny little bit every single day, and that's where you really get your skin fit.
And let's just, Marie brought up a great point, because where do we apply it?
Thin layer covers
Okay.
the entire face.
All
Obviously,
around.
common sense caution. You wouldn't put it in your eyes. It's dermatologist tested, but you wouldn't want to put any skincare product in your eyes. And you also don't want to get it in your mouth. But you can put it right up to the lip area. You can put it up to the vermilion border of the lip. You can put it right up on, right near your lids, too. It's very, very tolerable in those areas as long as you're using that appropriate amount. And that's why, you know, that's why when you dispense it, that much covers your entire face. If you need to, you can use even a little bit less.
Okay.
And when you're done, make sure you seal the cap, because we want to get it as stable as possible and do all the different methods to make sure that we're stabilizing
So
it.
it's always effective every time, right down to the end of the bottle.
Absolutely.
Right?
The strength on the first day is going to be the same strength on day number 60.
Yes.
And that's so important, because if you
Yes.
don't have that, if you're using a volatile retinol, you use it on the first day, it's really harsh. The second day, it's a little less. You start getting irritation, and then it stops working for you because the molecule breaks down. So you have to use that stabilized retinol technology.
And a lot of you are shopping with us, and don't forget you can also choose Susan, our automated service, as you're dialing in, or our website is always open, and there's no line up there at theshoppingchannel.com. And here's another, again, just a reminder on how this product is going to work, and this is a great animation.
Yeah, let's take a look at our demo again here. Imagine this is a wrinkle on your own forehead. You're applying your serum every single night, or during the day if you like. We're increasing surface cell turnover. We want to get rid of those dead cells. We want to get rid of those sticky cells that are stuck together that making your complexion lose its luster. The serum penetrates that surface area, increases that surface cell turnover, helps with tone, helps with texture, minimizes fine lines and wrinkles.
And don't forget, too, some might experience a little tinkling, which is natural. You like that,
yeah,
right?
you may get that, you may not.
Right, okay.
I've been using a stabilized retinol for years. Sometimes I still get it if I'm on a plane, if it's really dry.
Oh, really?
You may get here and there, you may get a little bit of irritation, a little bit of redness. That's totally fine. I'm encouraged by that. If you need to use a little bit of moisturizer, you can. But you got to use a tiny little bit every night, because you'll acclimate. You'll get used to that tingling feeling.
So we cleanse, we tone, then we use our retinol NX serum.
Very mild. You're going to cleanse very mildly.
Okay.
If you want to, you can tone very mildly,
Okay.
and then tiny little bit every single night.
And then our moisturizer?
If you need to, you can absolutely use a
If you
moisturizer.
need
If
to.
you have an oily complexion, you don't necessarily need to.
Okay.
As the summer approaches and the weather gets more humid, you may not need a moisturizer.
And let's talk about that. It's never too late, because there were studies done
Oh.
on all different ages, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. In this study, the double-blind dermatologist study, the youngest participants to the oldest participants all saw very significant differences. And I tell people this product is for people who are concerned about the aging process that they're seeing. It's never too late to start. And it's also for people who are just starting to worry about that aging process. They're not even really starting to see those signs of aging yet, but they want to prevent getting them.
What if we want to treat our neck and our décolleté? Can we take it down there? I know it won't last the 60 days.
Well, you absolutely can. And a
But-
pearl-size amount is enough to cover the neck and the chest as well.
Wow.
So you can that's absolutely fine. Sometimes people put it on the back of their hands as
Yeah.
well. They really like that.
Amazing.
Women get a lot more sun exposure on their chest than men because of the
Yeah.
type of clothes they wear. So if you're going to do that, no matter what, you want to wear your sunscreen as well in those areas.
Feel how soft my hand is?
I mean, feel
Isn't
mine.
that amazing?
Feel mine. It's great. It's a great product.
Amazing.
I wouldn't use it if I didn't think it wasn't phenomenal.
And the wonderful thing about a serum, too, if you've never used a serum, absolutely try it, because it's fast absorbing, fast delivery.
It's not
and
tacky. It's not
fast-
sticky.
No,
It's
you're
really
right.
silky. It's really soft.
Yeah.
It's really satiny.
Yeah,
if that's a word, I don't know. I
satiny.
made the word up.
Hey, it works. Introductory price, just to remind you, $65, exclusive, brand new to the shopping channel, and it's Neutrogena Dermatologics. It's 430435, and of course you can use those easy pays today while it is on air. And last call at $21.67. It's under $1 a day to incorporate into whatever you might be using. And ideal for all skin types. Even if you have dry skin type, don't worry if you experience a little bit of tingling or a little bit of redness.
Flakiness. You can
Right.
just use a tiny little bit less. Don't stop. Use
No.
a tiny little bit less. And if you need to, a little bit of moisturizer. All those things are very normal with it.
All right, so continue to dial in and shop with us on the Neutrogena Dermatologics. It's the hero product from the line. And again, it is brand new and only available here at the shopping channel. And great, great value on that one. For a line that is recommended by dermatologists. And stabilized retinol with Tetrol E. Love it. Try it with our guarantee. We're going to say thank you to Dr. Will.
Oh, thank you so
great
much. The
seeing you
pleasure
and
was all
meeting
mine,
you.
Denise. Have a great evening.
Thank you. You too. All right, well, we are going to continue in this hour with